Let's begin.
We start with the first laugh. Pete Holmes on why being out of shape is better for hugging.
Honestly, given the choice between a soft body and a hard body, I choose soft every time. Soft! Thank you. This joke never works in LA. Everybody in LA wants to be a sports car. I want to be a Winnebago with one flat tire. Do you understand? You ever hug someone who's jacked? You let go and you're like, are you mad at me? Everybody wants to be a box spring. I want to be a Tempur-Pedic mattress. Do you understand? You hug me? Yeah, you hug me. You're welcome you hug me. There's memory foam coating over every inch of my body. You hug me, there's a sink and a sizzle. Do you understand? You think it's a man, and then you start moving in, and you're like, oh, it's an experience. It's like when you sit on a padded toilet seat, but you didn't know it was a padded toilet seat. It's a surprise, and you're like, oh, going down. That's what it's like. And you move into me, and you can weep in the safety and security of my boob shadow. And when I release you, both you and your trauma are set free like a flock of birds. That's a hug. Yeah, that's a hug.
It's time for
The Morning BJ. Good morning, Jules.
Good morning, guys.
Hello. What do we have today?
Why did the A go to the bathroom and come out as an E?
I don't know.
I figure there's a P in there somewhere.
Yeah.
That
That would be my guess.
No, it's because he had a vowel movement.
Oh. That's better. All right. Thank you, Jules.
Well, looks like I'm going to be mummified.
Yeah, looks that way.
Last minute comeback by the Browns.
Yeah. That looked like it was a good football game. I didn't really get to watch it.
Yeah, I watched part of it.
Was it on TV?
The last half, just because the other game was a blowout.
That was supposed to be the good game, right?
Yes.
Or one of them anyway.
Then it was a blowout.
Terrible game. Awful game.
So they've switched it over to a more competitive game.
That's when you know you're getting your butt kicked, is when they take you off of TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's right. I guess I did see the very end of it because of that reason. So I'd flipped it over there at that point. And I'd kind of forgotten that you had drawn the Ravens.
Yeah.
Except it kind of came, I realized it was like, oh yeah, it was like two Steelers division teams.
Uh-huh.
This is it. This is his game. I forgot. So, yeah, that one's a rough one.
Yeah, that sucked.
Last second losses when in the Pale of Punishment are tough.
So I guess I don't know if we'll be able to do it this Thursday, considering I have to do the whole show and we have to get waxed.
I don't think you can mummy and wax.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure not going to be able to.
I'm going to have to do that a different day this week or the following Thursday.
Right.
So we got that coming up.
It'll get stuck in your wrapping.
That's what
the wax, and then it'll unwrap you. I don't think it'll work out.
That's what I was thinking.
I still have tonight going as well. I had the parlay, so I picked two teams to win. Dallas yesterday, they succeeded in that regard. I've got Buffalo tonight against the Broncos, so I still need Buffalo to win, or else I also have to be mummified.
I think that's a safe bet.
Well, I know, but the other one that I debated was Cincinnati.
Oh, really?
They lost, yeah.
They
just looking at the favorites of the biggest favorites for the weekend. Cincinnati was like the third biggest favorite, I think.
Oh,
and they ended up losing. So you never know.
Never know. He might be joining me getting mummified again. Ryan's ready. He wants to win $1,000.
Ryan, how confident do you feel this morning, sir?
I'm going to say 50-50.
Well, this isn't a coin flip, Ryan. This is 10 questions. You know the game, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I hope your confidence boosts up here in a second. First, let's get to the rules.
10 questions in 60 seconds. You answer all 10 correctly in 60 seconds. We're giving you $1,000. At any point you're not sure about a question, you can say pass. We'll come back to it if there's enough time. And whatever the first answer is, that is the official locked-in answer that we have to take.
Got it.
All right, man. Here we go. Your $1,000 minute starts in 3, 2, 1. Who was the leader of the Greek gods?
Zeus.
What is the national animal of the United States of America?
Bald eagle.
Would you rather win a vacation to Disney World or a week's worth of groceries?
Week's worth of groceries.
In The Lion King, what was the name of Simba's father?
Mufasa.
What is the capital city of Japan?
Tokyo.
What actor is known for playing the character Dirty Harry?
Clint Eastwood.
What is 90 divided by 2?
45.
Which word has more consonants, spike or epic?
Epic.
Is blood carried away from the heart by the human body's arteries, veins, or nerves?
Arteries.
Name the canal that links the Mediterranean and the Red Sea.
Suez.
Okay. Ryan got through everything.
Yes, he did.
That's an important first step there.
How do you feel, Ryan?
Yep. I'm still not sure.
Which word has more consonants? You went with epic. Was it spike or was it epic? Spike has 3. Epic has 2.
Oh, man.
So it is spike.
That was the only one he got wrong?
The only one you got wrong, Ryan.
Missed it by that much.
By that much. Ryan, great shot at it this morning, man.
So close.
So you should have. You're way better than 50-50 there.
We were at 90.
Yeah. Ryan, well, that's all right. We got some nice prizes for you anyway from Highwinds Casino.
Do have a $20 free play to Highwinds Casino plus a $10 certificate to enjoy the great restaurant, the Steakhouse at Highwinds Casino. So
Sounds
close.
good.
So close.
Make sure you get signed up to play the $1,000 minute as well. BigDog979.com.
The cops do.
Oh, yeah, those people, yes.
34-year-old guy robbed a K Jewelers on Saturday, got into a high-speed chase with police.
Okay.
During the pursuit, they could see him waving his hand out the window and trying to signal at them.
All right, that's weird.
But they couldn't really tell what he was trying to say.
It wasn't obviously the finger or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
He crashed into a police car but kept going. They eventually boxed him in and arrested him. So what was he trying to yell out the window?
That's a good question.
That is the question. Well, once he was in custody, he was trying to explain that they were supposed to stop chasing him.
Oh, they were?
They were not supposed to keep chasing him.
Because what was his reason?
Some police departments have policies now where cops are supposed to call off high-speed chases if it's too dangerous. He was apparently banking on that as the getaway plan.
I see.
So he was thinking, hey, it's too dangerous.
Right.
You
shut
need
it
to
down. I'm
shut it
doing
down.
100 and whatever. You got to stop.
And they didn't.
They didn't stop.
He is facing a long list of charges. They include theft, resisting arrest, reckless driving, possession of marijuana, and driving without a license, just off the top.
That's a laundry list of stuff right there. Yeah.
There's a bunch more. But
I don't know that's an awful bold thing to be banking on.
yeah.
I know they will only go so fast to catch me or cross these lines or whatever. That's not very smart, which is why he's a daily dumbass.
What a dumbass!
This year's Toy Hall of Fame class includes the Cabbage Patch Kids and baseball cards.
Baseball cards. Very generic choice there.
Next year, I think they need to think a little outside the box.
Okay.
Jack in the box, if you want to say. Inducting anything from my list today.
All right.
These are the top 6 things that belong in the Toy Hall of Fame, even though they aren't toys because we played with them so much as kids.
All right. I like this. Yeah.
Top 6 things that belong in the Toy Hall of Fame, even though they aren't toys because we played with them so much as kids.
Uh-huh.
Number 6, empty paper towel roll. Remember the whack it made on somebody's head?
Actually, that was one of the highlights of Christmas time.
The sword.
Yeah, because you got the long ones, you know. You don't usually get those, but that was great.
Number 5, a trash can lid. Look who's Captain America.
This is a shield.
Number 4, the laundry chute at Grandma's house because stairs are boring.
Yeah, the laundry chute. My parents have one. My kids just think that's the coolest thing. There's a hole in the floor right here.
Don't fall in.
Yeah.
Number 3, a refrigerator box. This is not an empty container. This is a castle.
Yeah, that's a spaceship.
Or whatever you want it.
Yeah, it can be whatever you want it to be.
Number 2, box fans.
Just to talk into them.
Yeah, talk through one. Sound like Darth Vader.
Yep. That's true.
Luke, I am your father now. All right, number 1, our genitals. Self-explanatory there.
They get played with a lot.
There's your top 6 list today. Well, the deer were running this weekend, and they will continue to run, so especially dusk and dawn, but really anytime. Be cautious and careful. The deer are moving as it was opening season for rifles, anyway, in Missouri over the weekend.
Yeah, and I seen a lot of cool pictures, and I need to go let some of those folks know that they can go enter our contest because I know several people that I used to go myself, actually. I don't really have the gumption. I wake up early every day, but at least it's not cold in here.
Right.
But most of you guys are tougher than I am, and if you harvested a beautiful buck, we'd love to see the photos of it. We've got some really cool prizes for you with our Show Us Your Rack contest.
With Liberty Tree Guns. Go check that out and go enter and submit, or if you know somebody that bagged one, got one, make sure you tell them about it. It's BigDog979.com. That's BigDog979.com, and you can enter to have a chance to win.
Really easy. Share a photo of your trophy buck. You could win $1,000 towards a gun and $500 in optics and accessories. Build the gun of your dreams for your next big buck.
Yeah, that
sounds really cool.
Just for submitting a picture.
That's right.
Do that now. BigDog979.com.
It is? Yeah.
Another year older. And it got me thinking, if I pass away, is there anything in my house that could be found that I wouldn't want my daughter to find?
I gotcha. Yeah. Are you getting a little morbid on me here today because it's your birthday?
No. I just
thinking about dying?
No, I saw this and it reminded me it's my birthday. I'm getting a year older.
Yeah.
And it's like one day.
Yeah, that's a strange thing.
Tisha Campbell, dad passed away. And she's been on a lot of house party.
She was in Martin. She was in My Wife and Kids. Yeah, she's been
the voice of a lot of things. Well, she posted a video. We ran across it this morning, where her family and her were going through their dad's stuff that had just passed away, and they found an old stash of porn DVDs. And there was a buddy of mine, his parents, I remember he ran across their VHS tapes.
Oh.
Hidden.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's like, you're never going to believe what I found.
Yeah.
He was, mortified.
Yeah.
At the same time going, I'm going to have to borrow some of those.
Yeah. I actually knew some friends
out of town
one time, too, and I think it was they stumbled across a box that Dad maybe didn't really throw out. He was in the attic or something like that, and they stumbled across it. It's like, oh, this is in my house.
Luckily, though, they found it hilarious. She posted a video of them, and she reads off some of the titles. One include White Hose with Bros.
That old classic. We've all seen that one.
In the caption, she said, my dad would have loved this. Hope this makes someone smile.
I hope your dad would have loved it. I mean, she seems pretty confident that Dad would have gotten a laugh out of it.
But I'm thinking there's a lot of people that would not.
No.
I don't think there's anything in my house that, would be embarrassing.
It is a weird thing. You've helped clean out a house of a dead relative, right?
Yeah. You never know what you're going to run into.
You don't. And it is a little nerving, I guess, the idea that, oh, my gosh, I just found Grandma's toys.
Yes.
Something along those lines.
How would that be?
Well, it's not something that you want to do. And I guess if you have them, maybe you need to have some plan in place.
Maybe you should have, like, do you just wait until people find it?
Okay.
Because things do happen unexpectedly. You never know. So do you wait, or do you go ahead and put in place now a safety net? Like, hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
If I die, I need you to go to my house.
In my bedroom, in this drawer.
And remove it.
Yeah.
I think it's implied you don't repeat that or say it to anybody, but it's like you go, you're never going to believe where Chris had me get out of his place.
But then that's a weird proposition too, because it's got to be somebody close to you.
Yeah.
That's not going to judge you for whatever it is they're going to take.
Everybody's going to judge you.
Maybe a little. Yeah, you're probably right. But
Or at least have a good laugh about it.
it's got to be a friend, right? Or maybe a close family member.
Maybe.
But I just don't want my kids to find this stuff.
Yeah.
That is funny. Who would be your go-to? Who do you ask to take care of that for you?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Hey, Bobby, if I pass away, I need you to go. No.
The key is here, or you have a key, you know where it is. Or that would
Please, I think it might be a smart move. If you know you have stuff, like 100% know you have something that this would be kind of embarrassing for my kids or just anybody to find. Like that would embarrass you or something.
Mm-hmm.
It probably would be good to put somebody in charge of, hey, like pre-plan. If I pass away, you have to go do this immediately.
This is a whole
the first thing you do.
This is a whole different message. You've seen the commercials of funeral homes saying, make your arrangements now.
Right.
We are also recommending you do that, but for all the dirty stuff.
Yeah. You got some dirty stuff you don't want people to know about, some secrets. You got some secret stuff. You might want to go, hey, go get this.
We know you're not going to get rid of it now, but in the event you die, have these plans in place.
Yeah, that's a weird conversation, but you might want to start thinking of who that go-to person is.
Hey, look, and if you've ever been around somebody when you all find out that a friend maybe has passed and they go, I got to go. Now you know what they're doing.
I bet he's the one. We just got to wear him down and find out what it was.
Yeah. What it is?
What is it?
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It only took me till, we've been here 2 hours. Man, I even thought about it Friday.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I knew, hey, his birthday's on Monday. Sorry.
No, hold on a second.
Happy birthday.
If you truly thought of that it's on Monday, I give you props.
I really had Friday. I knew, we'd talked about it because we'd mentioned it on the show.
Okay.
So I would have never, I would have never known
because I don't remember it. I know months.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
You know what month my birthday's in?
August, right?
Yeah, it is August.
Yeah.
I'm bad about that. I sometimes only know seasons. It's in the spring, you know? I'm bad about it.
Mine's during the season of death.
Yours is? Yep. But that still could have been October or November to me.
Yes.
Right?
Those are one and the same.
It's either that or then it's Christmas. But happy birthday. I failed.
No, big birthday. It's,
It is, yeah.
It's another trip around the sun.
That's right. Hey, gotta celebrate those.
So,
are you doing anything special?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No. I'll watch some Monday Night Football tonight.
Yeah. Root against the Bills.
Root against the Bills hard and heavy. So you can get, mummified as well for the second time.
Yeah.
Back-to-back years.
Been there, done that. It's. I'm hoping not to have to this time. I hope just you get mummified this time. We'll see.
Joey does overnights. He's a huge Bills fan. So he's going to be rooting hard and heavy for the Bills. Yeah. But I will be rooting against the Bills tonight.
I understand. I wasn't necessarily rooting against your team yesterday, but I was watching there at the end knowing, this could happen for him. Yeah. Oh, wow. So it was a close game.
Yeah, last minute.
Happy birthday. You get punished.
It's a very sad and happy feeling.
Uh-huh.
It's like, see the Ravens lose, and it's like,
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Here is Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Today is World Kindness Day. I'll give you a few moments to laugh that one off before we continue. Leonardo DiCaprio turned 49 on Saturday. He had a party with a 20s theme. That's right, every girl in attendance just turned 20. A fight broke out at the Museum of Tolerance in L.A. A fight at the Museum of Tolerance? What's next? Sobriety at the bowling alley? A judge in rapper Young Thug's racketeering trial ruled that song lyrics can be used as evidence. Man, I hope Ricky never has to go to court for losing that number. She'd be doomed. This is not headline news.
Ones we were talking about earlier. The Toy Hall of Fame just inducted a few members, right?
That is right. The National Toy Hall of Fame announced the newest inductees, 4 of them for this year. Baseball cards. They've been around since 1860s. I had no idea it was that long.
I mean, baseball was brand new in the 1860s.
And they started making cards.
Cards were around since the Civil War?
Yeah.
I didn't know it had been that long either. I would have bought like the late 1800s. I could have seen that, but dang. Okay.
Cabbage Patch Kids, they debuted in 1982. They're in.
They've been around since the 1980s. Also iconic, though.
Nerf. The first Nerf product was a 4-inch foam ball Parker Brothers sold in 1970. They billed it as the world's first official indoor ball.
Yep. Nerf's been around longer than I guess. It really blew up sometime after that. But, yeah, they've been around since the 70s, too.
And then they did the Fisher-Price corn popper. The toddlers push around, that annoying thing. Pop, 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 that you buy somebody else.
You've always
buy somebody else's kids.
There's newer versions of those that are like ducks that's feet flap and they quack. I bought one of those for a niece here a while back. Here's a duck thing. Quack, 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 all around the house. But the popper is so annoying.
She's going to get in so much trouble.
Oh, yeah. Her parents will hate me, but it's too late. They've done the same thing for me and my kids. So, it's fair play, I think. Yeah.
It wasn't actually nominated, but it was inducted as a bonus in honor of the Hall of Fame's 25th anniversary. I
would have figured the Toy Hall of Fame had been around longer than this. And that makes more sense as to, like, every year they're like, this year we're inducting Checkers. And you go, how is Checkers not already in there? It's because the Toy Hall of Fame is only 25 years old. So
right.
So they haven't had enough time
They've been around for 75 years.
Yeah. That's right.
9 other finalists didn't get enough votes to make it in, including 2 toys that had a big year otherwise. Ken dolls.
Yeah.
Didn't make it in. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Once again.
That's Ninja Turtles are on their, 16th redesign. There's, new versions of Ninja Turtles every couple of years. And it's a thing again. Crazy.
Other toys that didn't make the cut. Battleship.
See, Battleship, that's iconic. How is Battleship not there? Okay.
Bingo. The Bop It, Slime, Choose Your Own Adventure, Connect 4, and the Little Tykes Red Car.
Oh, the Little Tykes Red Car.
I'm surprised that one is. Out of all those, that is the one I think could have easily been in there.
I mean, Bingo almost doesn't feel right, though. Bingo feels like something Grandma gets drunk and plays. I don't know if that's in the Kids Toy Hall of Fame, is it? I know you kids can play too, but that's what I think of when I think bingo.
What do you think of bingo?
100%. Yeah.
Little Light Bright, Spinning Tops, and Master of the Universe was last year's.
All pretty good too, I guess. Light Bright. I'm making a case for Battleship next year.
Battleship or the Little Tykes Red Car is iconic, but I think I'd also go with Slime.
Connect 4? Connect 4 is a pretty good one, too. I don't know. Congratulations to baseball cards. We had no idea you were that old.
Are you ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
When a TV reporter got assigned a thrilling and hard-hitting story at a random intersection, probably see a lot of traffic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Guarantee she had no idea how important it would be.
Oh, okay.
The reporter was near this intersection last week looking for people to interview.
Okay.
About all the traffic. that was going on and how congested it was.
Okay, yeah, sure. Man on the street, kind of. What do you feel about this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, a 24-year-old guy named Eric walked past, and she said, "Hey, you want to go on and talk about this intersection?"
Uh-huh.
And he said, "Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yes, I do."
Sure.
And he gave an interview right there on camera.
Okay.
What she didn't realize is that he had just robbed a bank.
Oh, like just then?
Yeah, and after the interview, he went and robbed another bank.
Oh, wow.
The staff at the first bank saw the news van.
Yeah.
And told the cops, "Hey, they just did an interview with the guy." They spotted him in the footage, and they tracked him down for arrest. As a matter of fact, here's part of the interview.
While interviewing one of the managers at the BB&T Bank on Lawrenceville Swanee Road, they informed us that the suspect was seen leaving the Fifth Third Bank and walking towards a CBS 46 news truck.
You know, Gwinnett doesn't really have its own public transportation, so Marta coming out here would definitely help out a lot.
I think you caught him off guard. I think you surprised him.
Yeah. You got to be bold, brazen to rob a bank at this point, I would think.
Yes.
This isn't the 20s. This is just, but then to stop for a second to go ahead and have your face all over TV as well.
Yes.
In between bank robberies. That is next level dumbass.
What a dumbass!
Point of the show, we find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
Happy birthday, Chris Hayes. It took me a while within the show, by the way, about 3 hours worth to realize it was his birthday.
It's all good.
I had thought about this on Friday because we talked about it, a few weeks ago, that your birthday was coming up. So wishing you the best, happiest of birthdays. Hope you can do something fun today after the show. What did you learn today?
I learned that if you might need a special person in your life that is going to go grab your naughty stuff if in case you die.
Yeah.
You might, like everybody talks about getting a will.
Yep.
Everybody talks about all that kind of stuff and prepping and planning. I think this is just as important. You need to have that one person. If you've got stuff in your house, if you do anyway, if you have something in your house you don't want your kids or something to run across.
Yeah.
In case you pass.
You might be embarrassed of.
You might want to have somebody that's your person.
I'm glad you said will. Could we pay a lawyer to do this? If
Possibly.
you've got that stuff, can you make the deal with it? Because they got the attorney-client privilege thing. They can't even tell people.
Right.
That
and
might
then
be
you go get it and take it out. That way the family never knows.
Yeah. Hey,
dirty little secrets.
You got to go get all my nipple clamps before as soon as I die, go get all my nipple clamps.
Yes.
Go get all. I don't want my kids finding those. Yeah, it's a weird thing to have to think about, but if you got it.
I think it's something that might need to be thought about.
Yeah, you need a contingency plan. Let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Well, Thanksgiving time is near. How about Dimitri Martin on why we eat turkeys?
Pets are animals that are not delicious. I don't think that was by mistake. I think we probably tried to eat all of them. Like, okay, these don't taste good, so we'll give these first names and sweaters and we'll hang out with them. And then let's eat the rest. Let's eat these. We even eat birds. I can't believe we eat birds. How did that start? Someone was like, you see that flying up there? I want to put that in my mouth. Yeah, that looks good. It's covered in feathers. No. Dude, I'll make it good. I think we're mean to birds, man. Turkeys, we break the wishbone. We've killed the bird. We've cooked it and we've eaten it. Then we're like, you want to break its bones, man? yeah, let's break his bones, man. We'll make a wish. What did you wish for? Death to all turkeys.